Hello, 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 hello. Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Is it working? Is it working? People, everywhere. Small girls, tall girls. Come on. Where are you? Hello, people. I just started the live stream. We'll see what happens with this right now. And I'm going to check if it's working. Gotta look at the phone real quick. So, as of my phone, I am officially starting live streaming right now. Yeah, I'm vindicated on this. Okay, good. Now, if you guys want to comment the first thing, you can go ahead and do that and like the stream. You know, if we have that one person so far. Anyways, we're going to be talking about basically the live stream for Vax Watch, or ostensibly the guy called what's his name? His name is basically Red Pill Gaming. This guy apparently has a big problem with everybody and cannot stop criticizing the movement, so-called. By the movement, I mean the America First movement, popularized by Nicholas Fuentes, and he's basically live streaming about the riot. Well, not a riot, but it's going to be a big protest allegedly today for the Vax Watch. And ostensibly with the Vax Watch, you have people trying to protest against the vax, which is fine, I guess. And I was just trying to see if I could commentate on this. Meanwhile, he live streams because this is meta, and basically the whole gimmick is, oh, you guys are talking about me. Oh, you guys are talking about me. Rent free, rent free. It's like, no, dumbass, you're a punching bag. Okay, this is for fun. Bake said this is content. This is literally content. Okay, so let's keep going. We're gonna skim around. I've already seen up until like 20 minutes ago, so like I know what's going on more or less, like the first hour of the live stream, which is why I'm going to skip over it for my own entertainment. And we're going to get to some interesting stuff at some point. Okay, so we have Smiley the Fed, I believe, with Baked, and we're dancing, whatever. Anyways, we know that Baked is streaming right now with, I think, 400, 500 viewers, whereas if we look right now for Red Pill Gaming, you can already notice that he's at only 283, which is not bad for him. But ultimately, he's getting overshadowed by Baked Alaska, and that's pretty bad for him. And so because of that, I see him as not very effective. Now, is he trying to milk this for what it's worth? Yes. And is he getting more popularity out of it? No, he's getting infamy, and that's not the same thing. Anybody who's played Infamous, the first or two, know what I mean by infamy, okay? So you're getting famous, but for the wrong reason, okay? And I did that obscure reference for the right reason. Okay, so also read the chat if you want to see what's going on. And by the chat, I mean the stuff on the left, okay? Let's go ahead and keep moving. So they're just spamming transgender Jewish flags of RPG. I think that's hilarious. And we're going to play this encounter that I've seen before. And this is going to be good content, by the way. And no, the content isn't Ethan Ralph. It's going to be CWC, Culture War Criminal. Culture War Criminal is somebody who basically went around. This guy is a guy who pretended to be AF for months and then went behind everybody's back and started talking shit about the AF generals being the America First generals, which are basically Nick's best friend, including Baked Alaska, including Beardson Beardley, including, let me think of who else is in there, Jaden McNeil. And now you may critique Baked Alaska for basically just trolling people on the street, but that's a form of content. I think that's entertaining. And then insofar as Beardson is a gamer, yeah, I think he's pretty useless. And we also see other people such as, what's the name of the other guy? Jaden, and he's a gamer. Now, you can see that's useless for politics, and that's true, but ultimately, why bring him up, like, in criticism if you're a part of the movement? So, Culture War Criminal is a two-faced, duplicitous little bitch, and so basically it was Culture War Criminal and RPG versus the Nick and the Groypers, and then CWC tried to backstab RPG, or the other way around, and now they hate each other too. So this is a three-way battle, and we're going to play what happens.
Why do you support abortion? Why do you support abortion? Why do I not? Because my body, my choice. What the? Ah!
If you look at the aesthetics, this is really creepy. He's got the 1940s attire. Like, what the fuck, man?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up? How you been? This motherfucker. Funny that you show your face around here, huh?
Hey, we had to take the from behind.
Yeah.
How you been, buddy?
Here's depressing.
Where's Nick?
Does it happen?
So you talk a lot of shit about me in the text messages. What's going on, big guy?
Why'd you shake my hand after all that?
Huh?
How you been?
Why'd you talk all that shit about me?
Oh, look, I'm here for the protest.
I'm just asking you.
I knew it. I called it.
There's been a lot of drama, but I think we got to put it all behind us.
Called it. Called it.
Mandates are coming.
Called it. I called it.
From all across the country to be here.
So you're not
Called
gonna
it.
protest for all the shit you talks?
I'm here for the protest.
Called it. Oh, here's Beardson.
Ah!
Whoa, uh-oh. So Beardson Beardley, who's I think 5 nothing, maybe 5'1", basically says, okay, I'm going to confront CWC in person if he wants to, and I'm going to call him a faggot to his face, something like that. And right now, what's ironic is that Beardson's a manlet, but if you look at CWC, under that fedora, he's probably like 5'2", 5'3", bro. It's fucking over.
Okay, hey,
What's up, buddy? How you been? Say it to his face.
he's doing it.
Apologize for anything he said.
Pearson pressed.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you cared about the mandate, you wouldn't start drama here.
Here we go.
You're starting to drop.
Here we go. Pearson's pressing.
Remember that? Remember the text you said fuck AF? You said fuck AF?
And I never said I wasn't AF.
Yeah, you did.
You're the guy that said you weren't AF, man.
Yeah, AF's a grift, right?
You said, hey, that's nothing but a fucking riff. Where's the fucking website? I'm on the website, right?
Well, you know what? I'll admit I was ranting. I was upset.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was ranting at your PMS.
Yeah, man.
We should probably apologize to the people that you said, for things to. Apologize! Apologize! Have some humility, dude. Look at this smug little
Apologize
face.
for what?
All the shit you talked about me. That's fucked up, dude.
All right, Sam. What do you want me to apologize for?
If you don't know, then you're being disingenuous.
No, talk to me. Take your
He's
eyes
a
off.
fucking liar. He's got the fucking
Yeah.
tears.
Now he's saying, what should I apologize for? He knows.
No, he wasn't talking shit about Jaden.
Yeah. I confronted you. I said you were talking shit about me, and you lied to my face. And you lied about Jaden as well. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you lied about fucking everybody.
Yeah. If you want to move forward, you should be humble and apologize and move forward.
He was upset, guys. It's okay for him to talk shit about America.
Yeah.
Upset,
If you're
right?
upset, yeah.
Pearson pressed.
Right, like you guys don't talk shit behind the scenes either. Look, the priority here is fighting the vaccine.
No, we don't talk shit about Nick.
You know, Nick's my fucking friend. Am I right or not?
That's right.
Didn't you say that? Why would anyone fight for this if it's going to make your life uncomfortable?
Didn't you say I'm done
True.
with America first? It's a great. What words? Didn't you say?
Boo!
I'm here to stand in solidarity with you.
Hey, CWC, get the fuck out.
CWC, get the fuck out! CWC, get the fuck out! CWC, get the fuck out! CWC, get the fuck out!
Yeah, so I think the consensus is clear.
I came here to stand with you. I came all the way.
This is wild. This is wild, folks.
That's why we're here. Not here.
I called it.
You won't even talk about it.
Oh, this is hilarious.
There we go.
You don't want drama, then just apologize. Buy a hat.
He's getting cucked as fuck.
My hat.
No, seriously. No, I'm asking you. Man to man, why is it so hard for you to apologize? If I was talking shit about you and got caught like that, I would apologize.
Oh, I think I talked to
See, it's always some excuse you can't apologize. Who saw all the text messages of him talking shit about you? Who saw it?
Everyone.
And he claims to be this big Christian, but he won't apologize. Huh, that's weird, isn't it?
Are you wearing your brown scapular right now?
See, there you go. It's always
Browse Capula, what the fuck is that?
deflecting.
Thanks about priorities. You're showing you prioritize drama.
There we go.
Without any fucking feds here. That's the
That would be nice.
Yeah, so leave. Because we nobody wants you to
Still have your ankle monitor on?
Showing up and that would make a scene. Wow, it's a
Nice. Oh, he's making fun of me for my ankle monitor. Nice.
This is wild. This is wild.
Did they take it off? Did they take off your ankle monitor?
January 6th political prisoners. You know about political
Yes, but
prisoners?
did you take your is on?
You already know, dumbass. Stop
Wow.
being fucking faggot.
They're still growing.
Pearson is
Yo,
Pearson is actually pressing, folks.
Hey, why do you get your ankle monitor off? Why do you still have your ankle monitor off? And you're still right for that house.
Pearson is pressing.
Dude, you're literally taking the talking point from the left and from witness. 75%. Shut up. 75. Oh, you're
Why do you get your take off, buddy?
75% of it. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Why is
Let me
your
talk.
ankle monitor
Let me
off?
talk.
Why is your ankle monitor off?
Let me talk.
Where's your ankle monitor?
Let me talk. Let me talk.
Where's your ankle monitor? Answer the question.
Okay.
Yo, bruh.
Talk, faggot. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, my ankle monitor's off because along with 75% of the January 6th defendants, they're out on bail and have their ankle monitors off. It took about 6 months of me being on fucking house arrest and in solitary confinement in federal prison. The fact that you're trying to minimize that, fuck you, faggot. Fuck you.
What about you?
Fuck you. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out.
Okay, Bake is
Shit
pressing.
on. It's over.
Bake is pressing now.
Hey,
Now he's insinuating that I'm a fed. Yeah, you're a fed, dude.
no, you're projecting.
No.
There's still Groypers on house arrest. I hope y'all know that.
Oh!
I can't believe that.
Because I know that this is the cause of fight for the vaccine mandate.
What? Oh, fuck you.
It's not about the drama, it's about stopping the mandates.
I knew he was going to say that.
Touch me.
I knew he was going to say it. Go to my Telegram. I called it. I said he would say exactly that.
Damn, he's a small dude.
If you're not trying to start drama, say, hey, my bad, Bake. Let's have a good event. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's all. And then I'll apologize. Yeah.
You wouldn't apologize.
The whole world saw him talking shit about me, calling me a snake, da 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 da.
Calling AF a grift.
Least he could do is apologize. And not only to me, he said fuck AF, it's a grift. Yeah, fucking war costume. Yeah. At least apologize to the people you
Wow. Wow.
Of course.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting
Michael
him to be so
Cisco.
savage. That was
What?
savage. He just got roasted.
Federal prison. I was in solitary.
Holy crap, that was insane.
But guess what?
And the craziest part of all is, why did he think? How did he think that anything other than what you just saw would happen? Think about how oblivious he is.
True.
Would apologize. Miller Stevens does never apologize. I disagree a little bit. I think apologize if you are genuinely wrong. Now, Baked Alaska, Beards Beardley, not exactly individuals who are deserving of an apology. So when it comes to this,
Okay, fuck this guy's take. Either way. So basically, you see the confrontation, and it is a big deal. Why? Well, because people have been talking shit on the internet for a couple weeks now, and finally the rubber hits the road. This retard thinks, oh, I can go to a place where literally everybody dislikes me, and they're going to accept me because yo, my mandates, bro. I'm gonna put America first. Shut the fuck up. You're not a part of you're not a part of the movement. And even if he was, I mean, come on. And then I honestly think the only reason why he would show up is because he thought there's like a 2% chance that they'll take me back, or he can start drama and get clout. So I think he's going to try to milk this like RPG did. The reason why RPG didn't go to Chicago or Rockford, Illinois, whatever, Springfield, is probably because he's a pussy. And he even said before that I don't go places where they don't want me. But CWC did, so I think they're both idiots, honestly. Just that RPG is probably a bigger pussy, maybe, than CWC. And insofar as where is Nick Fuentes, I don't honestly know where he is. Yeah, so it's supposed to start at 1 Central Time, I believe. Central Time being, I think, an hour ahead of me, maybe 2. Anyways, we're going to listen to him flail his arms around.
It's in a good look. Red Pill is streaming right now. He's talking shit. He's bragging about how his view count is beating mine. You do something about the view count. It's not impossible. Definitely not impossible. I know Quapers are going to say, oh, he's crazy.
So now he's accusing Baked of botting the amount of viewers he has. He's saying, well, Baked before his stream went down for 3 minutes had like 200 viewers, and now he has 500. There must be a bot, and it's like, okay, schizo. He's just throwing shit at the wall to make it stick because he has literally no audience. And I have a place to say that because I have a bigger audience than he does on YouTube. And he might say, oh, Odyssey. Look, I don't care about your stupid third-party thing. Odyssey is irrelevant pretty much. Only reason why people go on there is because they don't have a better option and they got kicked out. That's about it. Now we have CWC in the background looking creepy.
I'm gonna shut up.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ralph is looking slender today. I have to say.
Yeah, baby. When we started, Nick's not even here yet. Let's go. We're hyped for the rally, baby.
It's a good song. Anybody know this song? Pretty cool. Looks like we got a Cash App dono, folks. Yo, Dr. Regular sending in $5.
Shut the fuck up, dude. $5 dono. Shut up. So Beardson taking the W, rare W. Well, not rare. He gets W's, but I mean.
And who looked like the bigger dog there? Beardson or Culture War? Culture War really, really embarrassed himself. I don't know why he showed up. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen.
Showed up.
Kasapelstein? I thought it was Kasapelstein.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you so much.
Cracker music. Gefaffelstein. Look what you done. What's the weekend song with Gefaffelstein? I don't know how to say that. Gefaffelstein. ACAF, that's hilarious. Oh shit, okay, let's watch this. Whoza versus Culture War.
But we're gonna pretend that we do.
Alright. Let's get it.
Yeah, fuck Antifa.
Oh. The boomers don't know.
Got him! He called him a little punk. Ah, dude, you're getting mocked by an old lady. Ah! Beardson, the internal 5 foot nothing.
Hey, chill. Okay. Hey, we're here for the vaccine.
Wow. Finally, Beardson gets mugged. Not by Culture War.
I will not comply.
Oh, look at CWC chant too. What a fucking retard. Just get the hell out of there. I would run away, man.
Let's keep walking.
I would challenge Beardson to a fight and then try to leave, dude.
Yo, what's up, homie? We're gonna get a little.
You're right back, guys.
Hey, yo, love the shirt.
Kaiser reps at $3. I will not comply.
I will not comply.
King Jake, what's up, homie? Jake, let's go. Play that at my wedding.
Are they playing the Blues Clues?
Come on, move ahead.
Took the site down. Got his lead dev on the phone and said,
Bully Ralph, get more viewers. See,
bro,
I can do a lot of things.
Look how creepy his fucking hands look. Looking like a over fried chicken wing. Have you guys ever seen like a fried chicken wing that's like way too like, you know, when you spread it around, maybe the chicken breast, you know, like the webbing in between the bones of like maybe the rib cage of the chicken, of a fried chicken. Have you ever seen that? That's what the fuck his hand looks like right now.
need a lifeline. We're done
Creepy.
now.
Also, how hairy are your hands, man?
We're done now.
Jeez.
Prolific AF critic RPG is raping me in the view count right now. Hello, viewbot department. Is this a view?
Shut the fuck up, dude. This guy's not funny.
Actually, you know what? Don't even bother. I don't care what you think. Says, seriously, know what we doing today? Let's do our own thing. Anything right now?
And thrice rape. What the?
Don't forget my shout out, Big. Thought Leader is working on that right now. Great new channel, by the way. Melanin says on PvP has 400 viewers. You can barely read his chat. Exactly.
Thank you. Diligent for the $10.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Holy shit.
It's not adding up.
I appreciate it.
It's simply not adding up.
Okay. Thank you so much. He got one in. CJ, yo, I love
Really, what it goes to show you is just how
I'm gonna say a quick prayer here.
absolutely.
Shut up. Dude, this guy is so
Love this
tried.
guy.
He
You
repeats
kidding me?
himself so much. Anyways, let's skip ahead. I don't think I've seen this part.
Loaves of bread and fish for a late lunch brunch. Yes.
Where's Nick Fuentes? This is his event, right? Where is?
What our government has done is not only tyrannical, but it's unheard of.
Who cares about these fucking speeches, man?
Wilson, one of our presidents.
Damn, that she's Beardson sized. Let's go ahead and move on.
Riveting.
Had emerged as the greatest nation
Viewers on YouTube? Is that?
served.
Is that?
But if you know him, in here,
Okay, let's just go ahead and keep moving on, okay? Because I cannot take
just as
this.
he ascended, and he will establish that which should 2,000 votes in our state, and we lost population. That God is the only way.
We need audio technicians.
This guy has no content.
What does that say? United we stand. What's the other side say? We're all one.
Wow.
Let's go. Very nice sign. Very nice.
Powerful.
All right, guys. Okay,
Wait till Nick finds out there's women present. Not gonna be happy about it.
It's not working.
They actually may need to be escorted off the premises before he can begin his
I
speech.
don't know why. You're trying to, George Soros is trying to sabotage us? Come on, guys.
Sabotaging the audio.
Yeah.
I always do this.
Hey, it's Blonde Groiper. Yeah, Blonde Groiper's at it again.
Rothschilds too. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and the Rockefellers.
Can someone help? Anyone? Who's got the bullhorn? Yeah.
Yoba speech.
Yoba.
That'll be content.
Thank you, thank you. They might need to use the bullhorn. Would you be willing to? Okay.
There's a proud boy.
Hey.
Why do we have Proud Boys in this, man? Terrible optics. Fat
As a backup,
fuck.
but,
Come
I mean, I think a
on.
mic would be preferred if we could fix it.
How's the TSA?
Oh, yeah. I gotta pick up a mic would be preferred if we could fix it.
Okay, let's go ahead and
Anyone
move
clear
on.
the stage for our guest speaker of the day.
Oh no.
Who is it?
If y'all will give my friend Nate, hurry up.
Make smokes.
Nate.
Okay, so this is my friend Nate. He's a patriot, and he's got a few words to say.
People are waking up
In case he tries to...
and the robber barons, the big banksters, and George Soros, people like that, people like Bill Gates, who openly admit they want to reduce the population. He said it on a video called "Innovating to Zero" on TED Talk, by the way. You can look this up. We do not want to make. We're not trying to make this stuff up. If we were making this stuff up, please prove us wrong. We would gladly have an intelligent conversation.
That's right.
However, that was a year ago. Now we have to come together because they are trying to usher in the new world order.
Who cares, bruh?
Ted Turner said it too. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know Ted Turner said it too?
Who cares?
CNN, and he's admitted on Charlie Rose that he says we got to get rid of the population because there's too many people using too much stuff.
Who cares?
Proud.
We know it. We know that.
All right.
We know it happened in Maricopa.
Who's got the cane?
We know it happened in Pennsylvania too.
On Odyssey, and also if you're new here and you want to follow. What's up, bro? How you doing?
We're going to hope.
Okay, we get it. We get it. Globalists, Rothschild.
Wait, do I say that?
We'll have full dominion over America, and America will be made great again.
Now, and I'm giving the center stage to our guest.
John Douglas says all talk. Yeah, so true.
Okay. What do you think? Who's
Specific. I think I'm gonna go home and Google who exactly is. Who runs Hollywood?
Okay. Yeah. What about you? What do you think? Who's it? Go give a speech. They want you to speak.
So I don't have a speech prepared for today. What? Maybe the next one. I agree. Who's in control of the media?
Oh, look at that huge tattoo. What the hell?
T.me/Wooza. W-O.
Woos.
What's the status on that?
Picture later.
Damn,
Some shots as
content well drying up, bruh.
The globalists are felting us. What are we thinking right now?
In Vegas.
Scale of 1 to 10. What do you rate this event so far?
Yeah.
10 being the highest.
Oh yeah, I don't have like an Instagram.
Actually, do you guys want to know a really hilarious prank? Well, it's not really that funny, but what you do is you ask a group of people to rate something on a scale of 1 to 10, and then after giving them a moment to think, you say 1 being the highest.
I love your streams too.
Oh, no, sorry. After they answer, so like if they say 7, then you say 1 being the highest.
I gotta work on that.
Epic prank gets them every time, then they have to go, oh, okay, then. Great.
Shut up, dude. This guy has zero charisma,
Oh,
bruh.
right.
Wheatfield says 2. Okay. Okay, so seems there is a universal agreement that this event so far is trash.
Okay. Now that we've caught up with the stream in a lot less time than I expected, I would honestly say, well, actually, let me read this next chat. John Douglas says, the people here are embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, this is so true. The real reason why they're doing this in the first place, I don't know. I don't think this is going to move the needle at all with the vaccine mandates. I don't see any of the corporate news here. I think this has been a complete failure so far. The only content we've really gotten is the person-to-person interaction. I don't know where Nick Fuentes is. The event should have started 2 hours ago, I think, and I don't see him anywhere. I think this is kind of weird, and I wouldn't say disturbing, but it's a little worrying because, you know, leader of the movement, where art thou? And insofar as what I'm going to talk about now, basically yesterday there was a live stream by the same guy, Red Pill Faggot, and he's over here saying a lot of stuff, talking about drama, whatever. The news, he talks about the news, he reads political articles, CNN articles that nobody cares about, and besides that, he was talking about a little bit of drama with Cultural War Criminal and another person called myself. I actually made a video about him, I believe, or a live stream about him that was about an hour and a half, and I went on Gab, which I never use, and pinged him on it so that he would see it, and then he reacted. He's like, oh, I never saw it. Only saw 10 seconds of it. Oh, you're gay, blah, 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 blah. You're singing my praises. You're giving me attention. And then he's trying to flex, like, oh, you're a nobody. And then I told him, you know what, dude, I have a bigger following than you. He's like, okay, what about Odyssey, though? Nobody cares about Odyssey, bro. Who's the most famous person on Odyssey? And then stack him up to the top 100 people in the YouTube sphere. I mean, it's not even close. Odyssey is like a kiddie's pool compared to the ocean of YouTube. Odyssey has no clout, no pull. Insofar as the big live stream is going, I personally believe that he's spicing it up more than otherwise, but so far the speaker roster has been downright embarrassing, and you might as well have just put in gripers from the street to fulfill the speech quota, because honestly, these boomer women that Nick probably knew about are not bringing the strong sauce, and I don't know why he bothered doing that. And insofar as the Red Pill Gaming like commentary is, I think that it's pretty The only reason why I would watch it is to see if he mentions me again, as well as what his perspective is on certain things. But honestly, he's very repetitive, and that really annoys me to a crazy extent. And Beardson is not even streaming himself, I believe. It's just Baked Alaska that I know of. So I don't know if I can get another perspective up in here. Okay, so we'll see. Also, what else am I going to mention here? What else? I don't know.
Favorite products from the Pit Viper company.
Wow. That's the Catboy wedding.
Okay, they took all that money, they invested a portion of it into R&D, and here's what they came up with, folks. You're not gonna believe it.
You're like, but it's
Okay, I'm letting you know right now, this will sell out. As soon as I show the audience, this will sell out. So if you want it, you better act quick. Last I checked, they got a few more in stock.
No, it is. It is nice.
But here it is, folks.
Pride flag. Oh my god, this guy's merch, bruh. Weak. Anyways, let's look at Baked Alaska right now. Yoba Television, YTV. That's a very good aesthetic right there. So, Baked. Is that how you do that? Okay. So, in terms of stream viewers, I don't see what he's got going on. So, it's somewhat annoying. And so far, I believe that there's about 20 people watching this. No, wait. Is it really 375? Why would it be 375 now when it was 60 before? Like, talk about fucking botting the views on this thing. Okay, so let's go on America First. Real quick. Alright. We'll see if there's a live stream on this. America First Foundation. Hold on. AFF. Where is it? Okay. Live. No. What the? America First. Live. We'll see if we can find any Nick content over here. Where are you? Come on. I will not comply. Springfield, Illinois, which is the capital. I seriously don't see it. There's nothing on here. Come on. This is fucking a disaster.
Is that fucking thing though?
We're gonna have to hold it here.
Keep for you though.
Okay.
Okay, that quality's pretty bad. Yeah, this has been a fucking wreck so far. Yeah, I don't see this getting any better. Now let's read the chat over here for RPG, and we'll see what happens. So as of right now, we have nothing of substance. Yeah. Why is that guy a traitor? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of lore behind these gripe. Oh wait, news.
Channel, the worst.
People have the freedom to resist the vaccine.
You didn't show up. The CWC did. Say what?
Oh yeah, no, RPG is a bullshit.
It's not the government's duty
They're talking shit about me.
to take it and see that they're firing people.
They're talking shit about me.
It's just not right. People have the right to make their own medical decisions.
They're talking shit.
The plan is that we have
Listen closely.
Sounds legit, dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, good talking points, right?
Real talk, dude.
Yeah.
because we're here to make our voices heard. The Constitution guarantees that we have the First Amendment to freedom of speech
Yeah, I can't
and freedom to peaceably assemble. So we're out here making our voices heard. Let's go.
Let's go. Woo! Yeah!
All right. Good. They're still talking about me. That's exactly what we want. We want to keep the red pill conversation going strong.
Say that stuff to her.
I'm kidding.
Say that to her.
I'm kidding.
Say that to her. Say that to her.
What a see how is that personality winning over anybody saying, oh well they're talking about me content, they're talking about me. This guy's such a loser. And he's basically relishing over the fact that he's being talked about in a very negative way. I have not heard yet a single positive attribute of RPG being listed by anybody, even the people that are supposedly endorsing him. They don't give him anything. They're not saying, oh, you're so smart, oh, you're so handsome, oh, you're so charismatic. They're not giving him shit, bro. Oh, they're talking about me. Yeah, in a negative way. This guy's Benzino. All he talks about, oh, I got destroyed. I got destroyed by a bigger person. Oh, I'm so relevant. Your entire career so far has been getting shat on. That's basically it.
Now get her number. You say that to her. Now get her number. Say that to her. Now get her number.
YouTube crew, you're enjoying the stream. Slap the thumbs up button, please.
Oh, that's your sister. Oh.
Same goes for Odyssey.
Sorry, that's your sister.
Free donation. If you love me, if you love the stream,
Yeah, we're in the south. It's cool.
smash it, folks.
Okay, where's Nick? Where's it? Is this Killstream Live? Yo, what's up, Killstream Live? Let's go. Say what up to Yoba TV. We got the streams. Wait, no, here's
Nick, once again, with a total lack of regard for his audience, for his dedicated following.
Okay, you got to
Late as could be.
The chat.
It is now 2:30, folks. It is nearly 2:30 in Illinois, and Nick is nowhere to be found. And I'm sure when he shows up 4 hours late, everyone's they're going to be kecking and wheezing and vibing and schmooting.
It's like a bonding experience. Never mind.
And they're going to say, oh, Nick, that's just Nick running on med time. Oh, that's just Nick running on med time.
Nick is coming up soon, guys. Nick's coming up soon.
That's the joke. The joke is he's always late.
Yeah, exactly. You got a little AIDS, you know. Yoba, the eternal virgin. Let's go.
How many people there right now do you think are watching my stream? I think I got at least 20 viewers in that audience. At least 20 viewers.
Ethan or Ralph, what kind of shirt is that? What the fuck? I can use that as a trash can liner. Let me find the kill stream. I don't know where it is though. I'll just look it up, I guess. I don't know what they want from me. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. Oh my god. Where's the content at? Yeah, so true. Come on, come on, come on. Is this what the live stream chill stream? Okay, let's see what happens. Saucing in the city, don't get misinformed. Come on. Odyssey, really? Fucking hate this website. So boring. Powered by library. I don't know what that is. Rent free for RPG, really? Oh. Okay, let me look up the kill stream. Or would it be Ralph Retort? We'll see. Okay, on the road with... Okay, we'll click this one. Let's see.
Family was always like wings and thighs, and especially.
Okay. They're in front of the Lincoln statue, nothing important happening, and I personally don't see what the reason is for Nick not being there. I have no idea. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll just play more of this real quick. 3, 2, 1.
86 when I came out the
I
clay.
see a lot of people looking at their phones right now.
Nice.
I bet they're watching this.
Like, what's your strategy? No. What's your strategy? Are you dieting, exercising? Mostly dieting at this point. We don't walking.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's been walking, guys.
Yeah,
You heard it here first. Ethan Ralph has been walking.
Send you a couple tips. wait.
He's been walking.
Okay, inside joke. Okay. Well, hey, I got some tips for you. Some diet tips.
Yeah, okay.
The YoFit diet. Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
Let's see. I
Dieting tip from Baked Alaska.
sweet potato with like.
I don't know if you want this guy to give you tips.
3 eggs and half an avocado every day, unless I'm traveling. For lunch, I have one russet potato, regular potato, with a tablespoon of butter, and then I have 1 chicken breast with spinach and mushrooms. Oh yeah. So chicken with spinach and mushrooms, and then the other half the avocado. I have a kombucha, and then for dinner I usually get one of those like pre-made salads from like Trader Joe's or grocery store. And that's all. And then at night I have a protein shake. That's all I eat.
You gotta stop with chicken breast.
What?
Chicken breast is the most estrogenized part.
No.
It is. Chickens don't have like a normal breast until they get pumped with the hormones. You gotta do the thigh.
I do the hormone-free chicken stuff.
No, you don't.
The cage-free.
Chicken breast is like that big, dude. I am kind of a chicken breast man, but I think I might be on something. Look, family was always like wings and thighs. Yeah, you gotta do
Yeah. Okay, so what is the move?
You gotta do the thighs.
The thighs. Hey, okay. Okay. Well, my advice is just chicken is good. It's high protein, low calorie. It's a good.
Chicken is good, but don't eat the whole chicken, right? You do
But
keep it limited to the breast or the thigh,
I try to keep it around like 2
not the full chicken. You gotta be clear with some people, okay? Because they'll
calories, but I was doing like.
do the full shebang.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Hold on a second, folks. I'm getting reports that Nick is entering the premises.
I had to ask
Where?
Nick is in range.
Everyone kept saying Mersh had this massive meltdown. What the fuck?
I have my sources on the ground. They are
Fuck
sending me
Mersh.
screenshots, and let me see. Hold on, folks. This has not yet been confirmed, but it looks legitimate. Can we zoom in here? Yeah, here we go.
Where did that come from, really? That's why I have no.
I think he's here. Let me show you guys what I got.
Like something, but like
I think Nick is coming. Looks like he's marching down the block right now. There he goes. He got the whole crew there, and looks like they have the updated America First flags on them. It seems.
Wow.
Okay. Looks like Kyle Frank is with him.
Yeah.
I guess Kyle Frank is a part of the security. You got Culture War. Culture War doing what he does best, licking Nick's asshole perfectly in position. There's Jaden on dumper duty.
all kinds of things.
Jaden's on dumper duty, he's protecting that dumper, making sure no one gets close to it.
Like I gotta.
Okay, cool. We got some diversity as well. I see some blacks. I see some browns, some women. Great stuff. Okay, cool. So. And they're perfect timing.
Okay, so he's basically saying all these people are kissing his ass, and I don't know what the hate for Kyle Frank is. Kyle Frank is a good guy. I don't understand what is going on with that. Kyle Frank is a nuanced paleocon, good guy. So the hatred, unwarranted, honestly. What the fuck is going on here? Very uncharitable. Come on.
Perfect timing, folks. Look at it.
Let's go!
Who is this?
Let's go!
Who is that? That Jaden?
What is on Springfield?
Oh, it is. Okay, where'd he come from?
Okay, what does Ethan Ralph have? Okay, so we have Jaden talking, whatever, and then, I really hate listening to this in single speed, though. I want to distract you with something before I get into the actual speech in and of itself. So what should I do as a distraction, other than the campaign trail? Campaign trail. Yeah, okay. This will be a good diversion tactic. I'm mainly recording this as a YouTube video. I don't really see this as a viable live stream option because I just didn't expect this to be... I didn't expect to burn through the live stream this quickly in 2x. So I'm going to go ahead and try to distract and fill this out with filler and hopefully get enough for a YouTube video. Black, that says cool math. See, yeah, the problem with cool math is that you ultimately... Burp. Oh, shit. Don't you need flash for this? Hold on. Okay. Let me get some... okay, Crazy Taxi. Let's try this one. Yeah, come on. Okay, I guess they don't want me to run ad blocker. That's fucking gay. Okay, now does it work? This is a flash game, not playable with your browser. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, fuck this. I haven't played Cool Math like in 2 years because of that. Be cucked or run 3. Can we get... What? Okay. Will this work? 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll get an ad. Hopefully this isn't a waste of time. And we'll see what happens. Billiards, chest, la 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 la. Come on. Alright. And we are... Okay, it is working. Where did Yoba go? What the fuck? So this website isn't even working. Yoba TV. As of right now, oh, Nick's there. Fucking finally. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I can react to the thing and put that as a YouTube video and maybe edit it if I feel like it, but I'm definitely not going to edit, so that's that. Okay. Run 3, finally. Will it work? Why is it lagging so hard? This is so weird. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, play. Oh my, what the? That was insane. I'm trying to ear rape right now. I haven't played this since elementary school, I believe. So this is trippy, right? Trippy, trippy, trippy. Oh. 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 This game's so slow compared to like what I remember it. So, run 3. Looking like Swiss cheese. And so far, Red Pill Gaming has not mentioned me, which is fine. I don't like the guy, and I think he's very disingenuous. Is he a sociopath? No, because sociopaths tend to be smart. The guy has no fucking talent. And I say this as a guy who is not known for having that much talent, okay? I'm being reasonable here. I don't know how old RPG is, by the way. Like, he could either be like a 35-year-old or a 25-year-old who looks like dog shit. And I'm pretty sure he's balding. Not his fault, but yeah, the hat gives me some context clues. Same thing with Beardson. Same thing with who else was balding. CWC's hairline's receding, that's for sure. Culture war criminal. And then I heard a PPP shout out. That's a fat guy who shits on America First and Nick Fuentes baked Alaska. His content's pretty garbage. His video quality is really, really, really bad. His audio quality is really, really bad. And while I don't edit anything on my channel, and I make all my thumbnails basically on Google Slides, that being said, my audio quality is still fine. It is acceptable, and I don't really try hard on it. I have a Blue Yeti, so that's fine. And then my video quality is just alright, so I use OBS. By that I mean I don't really struggle to make decent quality videos. And yet again, we have people that are putting out bullshit like PPP, who may be a little funny, more than Red Pill Gaming, but simply does not have the actual infrastructure to really get himself popping. So he's resorting to shitting on bigger people, just ankle biting constantly. Not a very admirable thing, honestly. Okay? And I'm surprised I haven't died yet. This is pretty impressive. I don't think I would have lasted this long in elementary. Oh, up. So I almost jinked myself. Oh. How come I'm still playing if I already died twice? I got distracted a little bit. Come on. Oh. Okay, I give up. Level 8, not bad. Okay, Yoba Television, are you on now? 733, that's pretty good. Nate on Yoba 2, who cares? Alright, let's go ahead and play this now.
Rob.
Yeah! I will not comply! I will not comply! I will not comply! I will not comply! I will not comply!
For those of you who don't know, my name is Jaden McNeil. I am the treasurer of the America First Foundation.
Woo! Let's go!
And I am honored to introduce our president. Some of you may know him.
Never heard of him.
He's one of the most persecuted people in the country, and he's never committed a crime. He's on the no-fly list.
He's the new Rosa Parks!
The new Rosa Parks.
Woo! Yeah!
He was president for committing the crime of being an American patriot who stands with the American people.
Yeah! Trump!
Real human being.
Real human being! Real human being! Real human being! Real human being!
Please help me introduce Nicholas J. Fuentes.
Let's go.
Even Red Pill Gaming is fanboying.
All their heads explode. No, they're saying it wrong. They're saying it wrong. Goiper. Goiper. Goiper.
You're so funny. See, this guy says goiper instead of groiper because goy as in a Jewish term. You're a bunch of Jews. One of the people in, Nick said, some of the finest people in America First are Jews. I hate Jews. I'm Red Pill Gaming. Oh, you're such a hypocrite, Nick. You're based on the Jewish question, but you have Jews working for you. First of all, there's a distinction, and a big one, between people that are born Jewish and people that are actually actively in the Jewish community, as well as people that are believing in the Torah and all that garbage. Ostensibly, what I'm saying is that there's people like Kyle Frank, who's ethnically Jewish, who is probably, I'm pretty sure is a Christian, Paleocon, and he's a solid person. Assistant Groiper, pretty much the same thing. So, yeah, you might be a Jew, but there's nothing wrong with that, and I think it's un-Christ-like, honestly, to discriminate against ethnic Jews for the sake of them being ethnic Jews, when in reality they believe everything we believe, just that they were born with a Ashkenazi mother or father. So, come on. Get real.
What was that? That rap music? That rap music? Ugh.
Lobby music.
Gross.
What the? Pulling up in the limo? Let's go.
Oh, here you go. There's your donation money, folks. Pulling up right now. Limousine. There's your super chats. Where are they? Limousine. Very nice.
Yeah! Let's go.
Here he is, folks.
Let's go. Neck.
Savior of the white race. To the podium he goes.
Yeah! Let's go.
See you all here in Springfield, Illinois. Hello, Springfield.
All right. At least the speech will be pretty good.
State. I haven't done a rally in my home state yet. Can we give it up for Illinois?
Yeah!
I gotta tell you, I don't really feel a whole lot of pride in Illinois these days.
No, true.
JB Pritzker, huh?
No!
We got lucky with the weather, though. I thought it was gonna rain.
Yeah!
You know what? We're driving over here, down from Chicago. And I was a little worried about rain, thunderstorms, but I told Jaden, I said, it's in God's hands.
That's right.
All things are.
Another miracle.
And you know, this
He made the rain go away.
This is a movement that God is behind. God is with this movement.
Yeah!
Nate Alaska especially God is with.
Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king!
So true. It's a Christian country, and this is a Christian movement. But we're here to talk today specifically about the vaccine mandate. And this was the soonest we could do it. I said the minute that Joe Biden announced that the vaccine mandate applied to all federal workers, federal contractors, private companies, I said now is the time. The patriots have to take to the streets and say, I will not comply.
Yeah!
So let's just start with some common sense here. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. But we know a few common sense things about how this is all supposed to work. It's a vaccine, isn't it? Well, we're getting there. We know how it's supposed to work. So they say you're supposed to get the COVID vaccine, and historically, our understanding of vaccines is this is supposed to prevent you from getting sick, isn't it? Is that not the purpose of a vaccine?
I thought so.
They say that it's extremely effective. First they said 95% effective. Now they say 84%. I think it's less than that. But this is a vaccine that's so effective that you get 2 doses of it, you get a booster shot, and you're still just as likely to get sick as somebody that's not vaccinated.
What the?
True.
So what kind of vaccine even is this? It's not a vaccine. And it's interesting because they say about the vaccine you have nothing to worry about because there are no long-term side effects with any other vaccine, which, by the way, doubt. I doubt that. But this vaccine is not like any other vaccine that came before it. And they know that. And if you read between the lines, they'll tell you that. This is an mRNA, gene therapy vaccine. This is a vaccine that, unlike the others, actually enters your cells and turns the cells in your bloodstream into factories that churn out spike proteins, which are toxic. That's what the vaccine does. And there are some that say that in 2, 3, 5 years, every last person that has gotten this mRNA vaccine will be completely immunocompromised because of it. Now, like I said, I'm not a scientist and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not in the laboratory doing these studies, but we know this much. We know that what they're putting out there and what they expect billions of people in the world to get is completely experimental. This mRNA gene therapy technology has never been tried on human beings outside of experiments. So what we're really living through is not a public health vaccine campaign. This is the largest medical experiment in the history of mankind. That's what it is. And they expect, based on very dubious evidence and results so far, that every man, woman, and child in the United States of America is going to participate in this experiment. And if they don't, they will be fired from their jobs, expelled from their schools, prevented from entering restaurants, bars, sporting events, concerts. And so that brings me really to the crux of this entire issue, which is this. This is not actually a partisan right-left issue. It's not a Republican or Democrat issue. I think that actually both sides happen to be coalescing around the right, though, and the Republican Party. But nevertheless, this is bigger than politics. This is about human dignity, human freedom, and human autonomy. This is about our freedom as a species, as humanity.
Yeah.
True.
It's a global struggle. And so ultimately, they tell us this is about public health. They tell us we're living through a global pandemic. And I don't know about you, but I don't actually feel like we're living through a global pandemic. It's very interesting. Oh. Because, you know, you kind of expect that if we were living in a global pandemic, you would see people dropping left and right. They say 700,000 people have died. I don't know about you, but I really haven't noticed that so much. No. And it's not to say that people haven't died in the last year and a half, but have you noticed that exactly 0 people have died from the flu, common cold, or other diseases in the past year?
True.
The same amount of people died last year that have died in the past 5 years on an annual basis.
Right.
So there's no dramatic increase in the number of deaths from this COVID virus. What's more is this. They tell us that they're prescribing the vaccine for our own good. You know, they're banning everybody from going into places because they won't get the vaccine, and they're doing that for the good of you and your neighbor and me and everybody else. But it's very interesting because at the same time that they tell people to get the vaccine, they're saying you can get a free donut if you present proof of vaccination. Which, you know, I mean, I like donuts. Care about our health.
No.
Right.
There's plastics in the water. There's plastics in the air and in the ground. They prescribe poison to us from the pharmaceutical companies. They're poisoning us with the seed oils that we're eating, the high fructose corn syrup. They're poisoning the water with heavy metals, which is in the tap water. They're poisoning us with what's on television and out of Hollywood and pornography. They're poisoning us in every way that you can imagine, but we're supposed to believe now, suddenly, they care so much about our public health. That's why they're doing this. Does anybody believe that?
Right. Great point.
They don't care about our health. They don't care about the public. They don't care about any of us. What they care about, ultimately, is profit.
And control.
I think it becomes obvious when you
Same
look
thing.
at the revenue of the pharmaceutical companies that made the vaccines. Has anybody looked at that?
Right. Billions.
For every booster shot, for every dose of the vaccine that they're administering, that is tens or hundreds of billions of dollars
Yep.
for the pharmaceutical industry. And we're supposed to believe that there's no conflict of interest when they prescribe booster shots and extra doses indefinitely for the rest of our lives. Are you kidding me? And really, that's what this is all about. And I think that there's a big opportunity right now in the country to unite patriots from across the entire United States of America. And unite people not necessarily around the historical divisions between partisans and political ideologies, but it's about uniting people around their shared humanity. The people that are prescribing the vaccines, the people that are making the mandates, J.B. Pritzker, and the people that are running the state and the state capitol behind me,
Boo.
they're not like us. They're not like you and I. They don't live lives like we do. They don't go to the same schools. They don't eat at the same restaurants. They don't wear the same clothes. And maybe more fundamentally than that, I see everybody here is wearing America First hats. I love those hats, by the way. The people that run this state and the people prescribing the vaccines and enforcing the mandates, more fundamentally than all those other lifestyle or cultural differences, they don't believe in America. That's the bottom line. The people that live in New York City or Washington, D.C. or Hollywood, the people that are part of the elite that run this country, they actually don't believe in this country at all. They don't believe in countries. They don't believe in borders, peoples, nationalities, sovereignty. And it's no coincidence the texture and the kind of crisis that this is. Like many other crises, this is a global crisis. It's of universal and global significance. And that gets to the heart of the matter. A global crisis requires from our elites and from the elites of all the countries in the world a global response. A global response from whom, exactly? From global governments. The World Health Organization, the United Nations. They want the multinational corporations, the world's governments, the world's elites that meet at Davos and the World Economic Forum. It is these people that have appointed themselves to solve this global crisis. And what is their solution? The prescription is to enforce a global biometric compliance system.
Okay, we get that. Again, it went back to single speed. I already played it up to the most modern portion. That being said, I need to go ahead and do something else because I'm getting bored. So because of that, we're going to try to play some Snake, and we'll see if that works. If not, come on. 15 fucking seconds. Yoba live stream 733. We'll see where it is now. La 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 la. Okay. Nick's still talking in the Ralph stream. The Ralph comments. Nothing important. The comments for this guy, nothing important as well. 500 viewers maybe. Okay. Continue the game. Use arrow keys to control the snake. Okay, guys, are you ready to control the snake? 3, 2, 1, go. I've never played this game traditionally, but come on. Alright. Finger twitch relapse. Oh, God. 3, 2, 1. What? Oh, I'm the green one. Okay, I'm an idiot. This is pretty difficult. The square moves really fast. That's the problem. Wow. See, you can't go backwards on yourself. You can only go sideways and then the other way. That's bizarre. Oh. This is harder than Call of Duty, I'll tell you what. 3, 2, 1. Length 13, not good enough. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. Since when was this game so ridiculously difficult? Talk about the world hardest game, man. What the fuck? Okay, one more time. Ugh. Come on, let's get to 15. Oh. One more. What? Are you kidding me? 3, 2, 1, turn. 3, 2, 1, turn. 3, 2, 1, turn. Okay. Beat the previous record. Bam. 21. Alright. 25. I know this is gripping, engaging content, guys. This is the best stuff I could ever make for you. Oh. 33. Okay, that's it. I fucking quit. That's over. Yoba TV, what are you looking at? Okay, this is the website design is cool, but I mean, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, does it? Come on. Nick's still talking. Okay, fuck Yoba TV. Let's go ahead and keep looking.
That is the ultimate end game of all of this. And so in some sense, it's not even really about the vaccine, although it is. The vaccine happens to be the pretext under which all of this is occurring. And we know that the vaccine isn't safe, and I know I'm not getting the vaccine anytime soon.
No. Never.
And I'll say this. I would rather die than get the vaccine.
Yeah! Let's go!
Beast!
See this? I'm wearing a bulletproof vest.
Well, you're not supposed to say that.
And I don't know about Springfield, Illinois, but if we tried this in New York City...
You probably shouldn't say that, right? Because now they're going to aim for different locations.
Because they're about to knock my door down, kill my dog, and shoot me before I take a COVID vaccine.
That's right! Yeah!
Beast. Not like Kai Clips. He got vaccinated.
Comply! I will not comply!
Like I. Like I. Like I.
I will not comply! I will not comply!
Say it loud and clear so everyone in Springfield can hear it. We will not...
The only person that is public as shit on Kai from the right has apparently been RPG. And he's basically saying, well, Kai Clips is vaccinated, so we cannot be on the team of the unvaccinated. And honestly, I think that's kind of true. I feel like him getting vaxxed is kind of like a Mormon syndrome of compliance and just going with whatever the authorities tell you. I think that his association with the LDS might have been why he got the vax, or maybe it's his parents, and if his parents told him to get it, then he shouldn't listen to his parents. Honestly, he's an adult. I think that's a huge mistake on his part, and virtually everything is not worth getting vaxxed over. So yeah, that's pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
Comply. We will not
I like
comply
Kai
with the
otherwise, but come on.
And it's true. It very well may end that way for me. I hope not. But I am deadly serious when I say that. I will die before I take this vaccine. But it's not just about the vaccine, and it's not about this current crisis. And you know that when you look at what they're building here, and this is the heart of the matter. Because there are some people that I know that have been vaccinated.
Kai Clips. Kai Clips.
Fortunately, they
Name
won't
them.
get everybody. I say that glibly, but it will be very sad, because they will start dropping like flies.
Poor Kai.
But there are people that are vaccinated, and there are some people that are ambivalent about the efficacy or the safety of the vaccine. But take a step back and look at the bigger picture. It's not just about this disease. It's not just about this prescription for this disease. It's about what's being built. And I will give you a little glimpse into the future of the United States if we don't put a stop to this right now. What they are building right now is a vaccine passport system. This is very important. They have already put that in place in countries like Israel. This is an America First round.
Yeah!
Thank you. They already have it in place in Israel and Australia and the United Kingdom and in continental Europe and even in the United States, in New York City and in San Francisco. What they're building is this. First, a state or a national database of every man, woman, and child in the United States of America and their vaccination status. That's what they're going for, is a database. The next thing that they're putting in place is a QR barcode system. And what this entails is that every restaurant that you try to enter once this vaccine mandate goes into effect, when you try to clock in for work, when you try to go to class at your university or school, when you try to shop at the grocery store, is that you will have a barcode or a QR code assigned to your person on your operating system on your phone, and they will scan it and check with the national or state database to see what your compliance status is. And if you are in compliance with the vaccine mandate, if you've gotten 2 or 3 doses of Pfizer or Moderna, if you've got your mRNA poison every 6 months, you'll be given the green light and you'll be allowed to go out into your public space and go about your daily life. If you didn't do that, if you were skeptical, hesitant, for whatever reason, if
We're
you're
in a
not in
bitch.
compliance with the enforcement system, they will deny entry on a global basis for every public place in America. And this is the real plan. This is what they wanted all along. The virus, the vaccine is just a pretext. They're already calling for it. Depopulation, that's right. That's a big one. It's on Stonehenge in Georgia, like we haven't seen that, right? But the end game is to place at every public place in America, the state capitol, your restaurants, bars, everything, place of business, maybe most importantly in schools, they will put a turnstile and that QR code scanner to enforce compliance. And can anybody see, as they tell us that the pandemic will never end, it will go on indefinitely, or maybe for 10 or 15 years, can anybody maybe see how a system like this to enforce compliance with complete ostracism from society, can anybody see how this could potentially be abused in the future? Yeah. It starts with vaccine compliance. It begins with the pandemic. But what happens when, as they've already started to do, they decide that what they want to enforce for compliance next is anti-racism? What happens when they decide that the next thing they want to enforce is who you vote for in the next election? What happens when the next thing that they want to enforce compliance for is whether or not you reject our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Christ is king! 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 And we will never reject God, ever.
That's right.
Nevertheless, that is where this is heading. They are building up the infrastructure. They are building up the compliance system so that the central federal government in Washington, D.C., which is run by devil worshippers who hate us, will have complete control over every aspect of our lives. What they are creating is a totalitarian digital state, just like they have in China, although worse because of what they're enforcing. In China, they enforce things like traditional Confucian values. In America, they enforce things like gay marriage. Because I always hear this. I go on the War Room with Steve Bannon, I go on all these other podcasts, and they talk about social credit score coming to America from China. And I say, China's social credit score, that would be a big improvement over our social credit score. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't want a China.
So true. Anyways, let's move on to something else because obviously I don't want to listen to Nick in single speed. I'm sorry. And RPG isn't saving the content either. The commentary's not any good. Not to say mine's any good right now. But, yeah. Anyways, let's talk about what Raper6000 said about Kai clips. And I guess it's prescient because a lot of people are noticing the subliminal shots at Kai. So let's go ahead and look over here. Okay, we went back a couple days. Let's go ahead and look. So this is the Kai thing right here. I've already covered this. Culture war criminal leaks, yeah.
Back. You get back. Back. No. No. Motherfucker. I just had to shoot this mountain lion. They pounced at me and I popped it in the face. Holy shit.
That's
Holy
so cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Take the death pill.
Holy shit.
Yoba.
If we get back.
Or if you're taking a hike on the mountain, on the hill, backpacking with my Glock. Okay. I'm pro Glock, anti mountain lion, true. Wolves and mountain lions will submit to the planet's #1 apex predator. Okay. Might makes right, but using a gun is cheating and that doesn't count. So true. Nick Fuentes is sort of like the Rick Sanchez of politics. I don't get Rick Sanchez. Oh, really? What? Kanye West rant.
You know, it's like the plan they did, that you have to have a black comedian talk to I love. They bully me. Try love.
Who cares, bruh? One day until Vax Watch. Okay, well, whatever. I stand with Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes. Fuck Con Inc. Okay, whatever. Literally, just don't engage with any woman who is not a prospective wife. Don't even talk to them, look at them, or interact with them. Dunk on them. They are vampires, and the only way to win is with them is to not play. So true. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only real sexist in the entire world. You treat women like they weren't created from man's rib to serve us. Yep, you're of fat ass. Yofa. Okay, so that is his content so far. Yeah. All right. This is Kai Clips on Twitter. Kai Clips. Let's check Twitter. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to before Nick dissed him so that we can see what he says about that. Okay. And again, the Lord has said that ye shall defend your families even unto bloodshed. Therefore, for this cause were the Nephites contending with the Lamanites to defend themselves and their families, their lands, their country, and their rights. So he's posting Book of Mormon stuff. Who cares? Boom, boom. Nephites. What the fuck? Jaden gang. Yep. You walk into the bar and there's a line of guys ready to punch you in the face. That's the punchline. Shut up. I don't know. Who's this? So Son Piker with who? Whatever. Imagine getting your political hot takes from Son Piker. Yeah, I hate that guy. Who is next? I don't think I've heard anybody from AF claim that race is more important than faith. You don't gain salvation because of your racial group. The framing, however, seems to deny the fact that race is a relevant factor. Yep. Pedro Gonzalez, yeah, shut the fuck up. All we got to do is go Yoba mode and their little game is over. This is so true. Okay, might as well just read the Corey Lewandowski thing. I'm personally interested in that. So we'll go ahead and do that. What else? Ziz. Be kind. Do a short workout because you're sore from Sunday. Longevity and joint pilled. Yeah, I think you're going to fucking make it. Who cares? Twitter's such a waste of time. What's this?
How about that? How about that? Just get a fucking job, you fucking bum. Nobody fucking wants your input. How about you just get a fucking job? Tough after the call-ins. Yeah, I'm tired of fucking listening to your fucking bitching and crying. That's all you fucking do. That's literally all you do is whine and bitch and piss your fucking pants. Go fuck yourself. How about that? Yeah. Don't give a fuck. Tired of listening to it.
Rugrats style over here. I support Nick Fuentes. I support Big Alaska. I support Beardson. I support Jaden McNeil. Okay, who cares? Average Swan fan. Turkey Tom. Okay. What's this? Okay, this is kind of funny. Bruh. Mormon lore. Don't care. So, again, yeah, I don't get the lifting thing. It's so boring. I'd like to think death grips for serenading nearly every PR I hit. Okay, who cares? What's this? Yoba Forever? This is from today? Yeah. Okay, hold on. So I guess we can check the Twitter around the event. Okay. Cultural War. Yeah, Cultural War is a fucking faggot. So true. Let's keep going. Spider-Man down. But didn't he tweet something about the vaccine or something? Did I just skip that? Anyways, let's read Cool Hetero. Okay, we'll go ahead with Beardson. Yes, submit. True. Okay. Is there a hashtag for VaxWatch? Apparently not. Apparently not. Also, yeah, my Twitter's permanently down. I made 2 new accounts with different emails, and it didn't work. So who knows what happened. So American Greatness by Pedro Gonzalez, who's a fag. Anti-Trump. Retard. Let's see. Multiple sources have informed my obscure magazine called American Greatness that South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem is having an extramarital affair with advisor Corey Lewandowski, who was campaign manager for Donald Trump. Lewandowski accompanied Noam across the country as she stumped for Trump's re-election last year. According to South Dakota Republicans, former Noam Chief of Staff Joshua Shields left, in part because of Lewandowski butting into the relationship. Lewandowski, who is married with 4 children, still has the former president's ear and is friends with him, which he reportedly uses to Noam's advantage. Noam is a married mother at 3, has been eyed as a possible running mate for Trump in 24. Trump's closest advisors were pushing for either a black or female vice presidential candidate. Senator Tim Scott and Noam have been named among the favorite of the Trump's inner circle, which just goes to show, like, Trump is not picking the best. They're not sending their best. They are cucks. They are feminist. They are the worst. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and look. In April, Noam appointed her chief of staff, Tony, I don't know how to say this, Venhausen, to the South Dakota Board of Regents. He currently sits on the board of directors for Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce, where Amazon has planned to... Okay, what does this have to do with the affair? I want to read about her affair. Go ahead. What details are about the affair? Where is it? Where are the details? Where'd they fuck? When did it happen? What proof do you have? Do you have pictures? There was nothing on here. Pedro Gonzalez makes a shitty article about, oh, she's not anti-trans enough. And I understand, I hate transvestites. They're disgusting people and they're reprobate. But, again, what does that have to do with her fucking Cora Lewandowski? I want to know the details. How did you get to do that? She's cute. What's going on? No details. You suck. You suck. Come on. Yeah, fuck this website. It's gay. 3, 2, 1, it's over. Bam. 1 concurrent viewer. Okay. Nick went Kazar Milker mode. Yeah, so true. Pepperoni pizza. Okay. I've taken long enough. Time to start watching this again. In 2x speed, obviously. We gotta get down to business. 3, 2, 1, go.
Chinese style social credit system, but if you had to pick, which one would you choose? China. I know I would choose. Now, ideally, we would have none of that, but if you had to pick. And the only reason I say that is to put it in perspective. What is coming to America is nothing short of totalitarian control. And the variety of totalitarianism is what is of particular concern to American dissidents and American and mass surveillance. It's a question of who is in control of the system. It's not just any totalitarian system. Ooh. Who runs the system? The people that run this country are devil worshippers.
That's
the
right.
people that run this country, they're involved in Pizzagate or child trafficking or something like that. And not to get too conspiratorial, but honestly, all you have to do is look at what they put on television and look at what they put on the internet. And you can see the kind of character of the people. And so what's being created is not merely a totalitarian system, but a totalitarian system that is run by the devil. That's the end game. Yes. And that's why this is of grave consequence. And I've seen people my entire life. I've been doing this now for 5 years, but I've watched for even longer than that. And I've watched conservatives with their Second Amendment, which we have to have. You know, we have a Second Amendment, and I am a believer in the Second Amendment. But my entire life, I've heard conservatives talk about, well, you know, if tyranny ever came to America, the Second Amendment will guarantee every step, every inch. No Sam Adams, no Thomas Paine, and they've seen their neighborhood. Tyranny coming to America, it's here right now. It has arrived. Go on. You think it's too late? I think it was too late 30 years ago. To be honest. Yeah. And it's about to be answered. And we're not going to like the answer if things continue. And when you, everybody in the audience, have to make a personal choice, football team or the vaccine, or anything like that, because it will be a personal choice for every decision about whether or not we will hates us and hate our country, the answer has to be always now.
I'm skipping around because I've already heard these talking points from his show.
Themselves as civil and respectable and polite. And where has that gotten us for decades?
That's right. Nowhere.
Nowhere. And we watched for the past year while Black Lives Matter destroyed. We watched these animals destroy our cities. And they still do. And they still do to this day. Just take a look at Chicago. And when they come to us and say, if you don't participate in this medical experiment, which will kill you and your children, you're fired from your job. I'm not just getting fired from my job. I'm going to make you cry, too.
Yeah!
I'm going to make you call HR, and I'm going to make you call the police, and I'm going to push it right to the limits of the law, because I've had enough.
Yeah! I will not comply!
And clearly, the people that run this country, when we come and we do these peaceful things, and we say, rah, 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 Second Amendment, 1776, clearly they're not getting the message. They're not hearing us. But you know what I think will make them hear us? Watch the truck drivers stop delivering all the...
That's right! Yeah!
And watch people stop showing up to work on Monday.
Yeah!
And watch the teachers stop showing up to run the schools.
Yeah!
Watch this sick, evil, broken society grind to a halt.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go!
Let's go! I don't know about you, but I would love to see that.
Oh, yeah! Let's go!
We've had it too good for too long. So have they. So the time for protests and see you in the next election. We'll get them next time. I think we'll win in Congress. That's over. We're done with that.
Yeah.
That's right. It is today. It is now.
Yeah.
We have to become ungovernable.
Yeah! Woo! I will not comply! I will not comply! I will not comply! I will not comply! I will not comply!
And here's why. Because this system owes you nothing. We as conservatives make excuses for the system. In many ways, conservatives still worship the system. Now, I'll tell you something. My grandfather fought World War II. My uncle fought in Vietnam. I've got lots of family that are police officers. But look at what is happening to the police force and to the military right now. What's the first thing that Joe Biden did when he got into office? Does anybody remember what he instructed? He instructed Lloyd Austin, the Secretary of Defense, to fire anybody that was perceived as a white nationalist or a Trump supporter. And with the police force, they're going to fire anybody that doesn't get the vaccine. So I ask this. Who's going to be left in the police and the military when all that is said and done? Gay people! Somebody said Mexicans.
What the?
I'm Mexican, so that's okay.
What the?
I'm back to blue. I'm back to blue, and I support the troops. Here's the thing. I've been involved in Stop the Steal protests. I've been involved in right-wing activism. And I can count on one hand how many times the blue has had our backs.
That's
we
right.
go out there and protest. They use their discretion not to go into Chicago and solve the gang problems and the crime problems. And I don't blame them, because you know what happens if a police officer's on the wrong side of a George Floyd situation, their life is over and they get lynched. So, I get it. Right. But when's the last time a police officer used their discretion to help out a right-wing cause? I haven't seen it in these major cities. Now, probably in a place like Springfield, I imagine the police are okay. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. When they come door to door to enforce vaccine compliance, when they come door to door to enforce transgender surgeries, all this kind of stuff, who do you think's going to be coming door to door to do this? It's not going to be Obama. It's not going to be Stacey Abrams.
Joe Biden.
It's going to be the
Joe
police.
Biden personally is going to do it.
So here's a message. If you're in the military, if you're a police officer, and you're right wing, this applies to you too. Don't comply. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Get what you can.
Yeah. That's right.
Because the police and the military are just the enforcement arm of this system that we're fighting to oppose right now. And look no further than Australia.
Yep.
The proof is all right there. Concentration camps. They're in the streets beating. We have police officers on our side, but the police is not on our side. It is us, America First patriots, against everybody.
Yeah.
Unless you don't like baked or beard sand. Then you're not America First, unfortunately.
America First.
Okay, it's a package deal.
Shut the fuck up, RPG, salty
Patriots
ass.
versus everybody else. And as far as I'm concerned, when the COVID mandate comes down and they're going door to door enforcing compliance, and somebody says, "Don't blame me, it's my job. I'm just following orders," I'm not going to have a lot of sympathy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Somebody that's on my side.
Order followers.
Yep. Oh, let's go. Boomer waffin.
I am under FBI investigation, so no comment on that. I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd she say? I missed it.
I disavow, very strong. Disavow all violence. But so all of this is to say, all of this to wrap up here, because I actually like the rain, because this is, I'm trying to be funny and everything, but this is a very serious and grave time. The train.
The Trump train, baby.
The Trump train.
The Trump train. Oh, it's loud. Antifa's pulling up.
This is a very serious matter, and this is a very serious time in our country, and people are going to suffer as a result of this. People will get fired. People will get expelled. People are going to struggle making ends meet with their money. I know a lot of children, their lives are going to be disrupted, being pulled out of school and having their extracurriculars disrupted. What we're talking about at this rally, it's easy to get all excited about it, but it's a very personal choice, and it will affect all of you in a very personal and intimate, and sometimes in a negative way. So it is a various thing. But the point is this. We stand now at an inflection point in history. And it is a time for choosing. There is one scenario where this country becomes totalitarian, and we're moving towards rule by some kind of anti-Christ Leviathan government. And you'll be forced to make a decision to defend your faith or die. We're getting there. I believe that. And I don't want it to get that bad. The alternative is that we make a hard decision now, we take a stand, we don't comply, we call their bluff, and they turn this around, and they stop trying to enforce this vaccine mandate. And I believe that we can take over this country. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon. But if we put our heads down, and we know what we're doing and have a clarity of purpose, I believe that in a generation's time, this will be a country under God once again.
Yeah! Let's go! Christ King.
And we will proudly proclaim that this is a Christian nation again.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Can't wait.
In the meantime, it will be tough. But this is where we make our stand. We owe this system nothing. The people that run this government hate us, and they're giving us nothing left to lose. You think one vaccine and it's over with? It's never over with. So let's start now. From this day forward, a new vision will govern this movement. The message going forward is that we will not comply.
Yeah!
And I want you to say that in every day, in every way, loudly. When you go to the stores, when you go to work, when you go to school, and take people with you. Leave your employer out to dry. You work at Walmart or whatever. You don't know Walmart or anything. You don't know, whatever. We have all lawyers and doctors in the audience, by the way.
What is this, like, anagram, or what would you call that filter? That looks like shit. Anyways, what was I doing just now? What was I doing just now? I just forgot. I was gonna look something up, because I just extinguished that thing right there. Progressives rally behind Biden's agenda now, yes, to sell them on compromise. Yes, shut the fuck up. Okay, hold on. If you're watching a YouTube video and you're wanting to see, like, the thing, you can just skip over this part, honestly. I just need to fill in time. Anyways, yeah, because this is the live stream, not a recording, video, so I can't really pause it. So as of right now, we are looking at Colorado's gerrymander, and now we're not, because I'm not interested. Okay, let's read about the second Virginia debate, which I covered on this channel recently. Let's see what they say won. Right now. The final stretch expected. State has no. Okay, come on. Just say who won, please. Come on. Anyway, let's go to job approval. I have it defaulting to Trump, even though Trump doesn't get polls that much anymore. So we're just going to go for the most latest polls. All right. Okay. So Biden's approval as of Rasmussen, -14. That's awful. Fox News has McAuliffe beating Youngkin by 4. That's reasonable. Kelly beating Brnovich by 4. That's bullshit. What else? Yeah, they all have Kelly winning. I doubt it. And then Reuters Ipsos, which is more liberal, has Biden at a -4 approval. NPR, which is liberal, also tied. The generic ballot, according to NPR, is Democrats +8, which is just fucking ridiculous. They're off by like 20 points or maybe 15. Okay. What else do we have here? Roanoke. Yeah, these are bullshit. Now, this is interesting. Stockton University, which is not a known pollster, has Murphy up by 9 over Citarelli, which is interesting. That's pretty close for New Jersey. That being said, there's no way that Citarelli's going to win, okay? Of course, congressional approvals in the teens. That's pretty usual. Wrong track 33. That's not a good sign. But, I mean, so did Trump have that, and he almost won, if you know what I mean. Okay, as of Monday, a couple days ago, we have... Wait a minute. Okay, so Biden's approval is either tied or negative on virtually everything. That's pretty interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and look at... yeah, Biden's still -10, -10, -2. Not looking good for Joe. Now, let's look onto the actual approval rating for him on the macro scale. So, let's look at, for example... Let me look. So, Virginia governor. How about this one? All right. So, it loaded up. So, right now, McAuliffe +5. As you can see here, the nearest they got was McAuliffe +29. So, yeah, and McAuliffe is winning according to the fake polls this entire time, which makes me think that it cannot be that good for Youngkin this year. I'm pretty sure he's going to lose. Now, let's look onto the polls, and we're going to look at the Biden approval, obviously. Right now, it has Biden at -4 still. He's been shut on this entire time. And if you remember, just a couple months ago, he was +10. Now he's down to -4, according to the fake polls. I think it's really like more like -11 or something. Something really bad. His approval on the economy, for example, is not looking great. It's negative, okay? His approval on immigration is also very negative, -24. That's awful. And then on foreign policy, he's -15. What about Corona? Well, he's still +7, but that's still relatively down from where he used to be. That's not a good sign. So, according to this, he's only ahead on the COVID. Not good. Now, let's look on the generic ballot, which is the last thing we're going to be looking at for right now. And we have the Democrats winning by 3. If you remember 2020, that congressional election had a generic ballot of about Democrats +3, and the Republicans gained about 10 to 13 seats. So in the House, that being said, if we gain another 13 based off that logic, we do win the House back. So they're pretty fucked. And if we look at polls that are not as leftist, you can see that Susquehanna, which is a better pollster than I would say Politico is, has Republicans winning the generic ballot by just 1, which is a little low, honestly, in my opinion. But anyway, let's go on and let's go back and watch the speech again.
But we don't owe the system anything. Everybody's got to get fired. Everybody's got to go home from their school. And I'm dead serious about that. Let them feel our absence. They want to create this country without us. They want to conquer us. They want to dominate the 75 million people that voted for Trump in the last election and pretend like we don't count, like we're not human beings. I'll tell you something. We are real human beings, and we do exist.
Yeah.
And we're going to make our presence known, and we will not comply one more step of the way. It's over.
Yeah.
It's ogre.
Yeah, let's go.
So we are here to send a message. The Sunshine Days, Morning Again in America, conservative movement is dead.
Yeah.
This is now an opposition party.
Yeah.
Opposed to the government. Not in a legal military way. But in spirit. This is now a movement that carries forward the banner of the George Washington.
That's right.
I don't now. Nobody else does here either. So I'll send you off with that. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for coming out in the rain in particular. I don't know if it's just me. I'm wearing a lot of layers here, so it's pretty hot. But thanks, everybody, for coming. I appreciate you. I love you. It's going to be only America first. We will not comply. Thank you so much.
We love you, Nick.
Okay, there we go. Great speech, I will say. It was a great speech.
America first. America first. America first. America first. America first.
And the thing for me is even if I'm not AF anymore, according to Nick and the Goiper Generals, I do still agree just as much with the rhetoric, with the platform, with the messaging. And when I hear a speech like that one, it is something I can easily endorse. I'm pretty much in full agreement with what I heard. I can't think of anything I disagree with, honestly. I thought he was totally on point. He was optical. I was spoken as always. So, good speech from Nick. Great speech even from Nick.
And here's why. Because if you don't do it, you're complying.
That's right.
Exactly what Nick told you not to do. What I'm telling you not to do, don't comply and go sign him and let's fight the system.
Woo! Yeah!
Now, I've worked very hard on this rally. Nights, days, my husband gets none of my time. Today is his birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
So, I know there's a couple live videos. If I can get one small chant on the count of 3 and everybody say happy 43rd birthday, Patrick, I would love it. That from y'all?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3.
Happy 43rd birthday, Patrick! Woo! Yeah!
There you go, Patrick. Hope you're having a good one.
My husband is the most patient man alive in this universe, and I'm going to tell you why. I am not only doing this, but as I said, I'm running for U.S. Senate. So all of my time is with the people of Illinois.
Oh my
I'm
god.
giving out my cell phone.
This fat
For those who
bitch.
missed the Culture War pressing, I got all the videos on my Telegram right now.
Wow.
It's RPG TV. Look me up, and I got everything
This is
there.
what Illinois is lacking.
I got 3 clips, and I have an extended cut as well, brought to you by Thought Leaders on YouTube. I'll drop the link to that channel in both chats. Give them a follow.
This is an America
They're
first.
doing great work.
Woo! Yeah.
Now I want you to stand up for your rights. I want you to stand up for your freedoms. And before you go again, please do not leave without signing that affidavit. Y'all have a good day and God bless.
Gotta sign it, folks. Very important. Sign it. Sign it. Sign it.
All right.
Why do you have
Sign
to
it,
sign
Champ
an affidavit? I don't get it. Why?
All right, so I want to point out, even after Yoba tweaked his viewer count, we are still... Are we beating him? We're right behind him. Right behind him. Except
Ha!
Is
You
our
shit on.
Just like him.
Yeah, for sure. Once he gets sworn or whatever.
What do you guys think, by the way? How do you like that speech? 1 to 10, how do you like the speech? I'm guessing you guys liked it.
That's a 6 out of 10 speech in my opinion.
General feel from the audience. What do we think, folks?
The first 3 people that came out were like
Oh, here's Nick. Okay, he's doing a meet and greet.
see there's a
All the goipers.
over there trying to get a picture.
The moment they've been waiting for. Big moment. Whoa, what the? What the?
Girl moment? Girl
Oh,
moment?
no.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
Reputation destroyed forever. We just took a selfie with the female girl? Oh, no, that's not gonna go over well, folks. Not good.
Let's go. No, what's up?
Goipers are not gonna be happy to see that.
Of course. Yeah, Tommy F. Yeah. Tommy F. Yeah, we love Tommy F, dude. They call him Nick a fix up.
What about RPG?
Yeah.
What about RPG? Where's my shout-outs? In a little bit here. Can we get an RPG shout-out? Any haters in the Yoba chat?
I'll get married one
Shout me out.
Maybe. In like 30 years.
Where my Yoba haters at? Come on, let's go.
I'm pretty hungry.
Let's get an RPG chant going in the Yoba chat.
Shut the fuck up, RPG chant. Yeah, okay, bitch.
4. Ooh, very critical.
Hey, who's that? Let's go walk around.
4 critical, then 5 even. Primo says 8. Dumb F. Riker says
I like that.
0. Huh?
Gab hat? Yeah.
7. A lot of 7s in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Give it I think 7's too low. I give it a 8. Honestly, I thought it was on the money. A little boring. Maybe a 7's fair. 7.5.
Apple. Hat apple.
A little boring, but totally on message.
I don't see you on Gab, homie. What's up, homies? Yo. What's up? Yoba. What's up? Yoba, yeah. Hey. Yes, what's up, brother Crucifix? Love it. Yeah.
The crucifix, you know that? Love it. Oh.
Where's your camera?
Him says because he was not prompt and the boomers before killed the vibe. Yeah, I'm talking just Nick's speech. The whole of it. I mean, everything besides Nick was pretty cringe. Just Nick's speech, though, I think was just Nick's speech, though, I think was.
Yeah. Okay. So we have that. Machine gun. So we have Ralph's thing. I think Ralph's perspective is probably going to be more interesting than whatever the fuck our RPG has. And in terms of the Proud Boys, that's pretty cringe, honestly. Why the Proud Boys are still alive is a surprise to me. What an idiot. Honestly, I would probably ostracize and get rid of this person. I think the Groypers should just see, like, okay, you're a Proud Boy, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Literal federal agent, probably. Okay, seriously, knock that shit off. Ugh. Anyway, what else? I've been live streaming for a long time, okay, and I'm getting really bored of this. And I don't see this getting any more interesting. We saw the Nick speech. We saw all the hype. I honestly don't want to be sitting here for another 2 hours just watching these people frolic and talk to each other and yell at gay guys. Or, confronting other people. Okay, so... Wait, we're not even caught up at the stream yet. Hold on. Let's move on to the most pressing thing right here. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Yeah, nothing interesting. Okay, what about... okay, why did Red Pill Gaming leave a link? We'll see right now. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Okay, so... Who's Thought Leaders? Is that a Red Pill Gaming thing? Who's behind this channel? I've seen this channel before, too. I've seen the videos from this. Should we react to some of these? Really? I don't know about that. Whatever, fuck that. Okay, I guess I'll play a little bit longer because I just want to wrap this up. Okay, I'm getting bored.
7.58 range.
Of course you're worried, bro. All right, nice to see you.
Hey guys, I'm dropping the link to Thought Leaders on YouTube. They're a new channel. They've been doing really good coverage of AF happenings. Go give them a follow. Hey, James, over on the YouTube chat. What's up, man? Lauren says, you need a bit more volume and conviction to me. Audience is kind of small, unfortunately. I think they got a decent turnout, I will say. It's definitely a solid turnout. It's not embarrassing. They got people to show up.
Hey, God bless. Let's go. Get the photo bomber.
It's not, it's not J6, but...
Thanks, I'm a big fan. Yeah, see, I just gotta appreciate this is my work phone, actually. So.
Where's my shout out? Come on, let's go. RPG, say my name.
All right. Yeah, it was. Let's go. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Hey. No worries, I got you. All right, hell yeah. Let's go.
told your asses you were to show up and none of them showed up. Really? You alone getting roasted?
Hey, 2 for 1.
I still can't believe he did it. I really can't believe he thought it was. I saw my name in the chat. I can't believe he thought it was a good idea to show up to this thing. The whole the controversy. It's still so fresh. You know, the wound there. It's still ripe. It's still fresh. And honestly, he did himself a massive disservice. People are not going to take him seriously anymore. At least with me, I was told you're not AF anymore, and I took it like a man. I accepted. I'm not going to beg for acceptance. I would still make the argument that I'm more AF than like 90% of these people, but that's my point. As far as being in the club, it will make clear to me that I'm not wanted. Okay, I will. That's really the only thing you can do. Because if you want to be respected, if you want to walk away with your dignity, then you just have to accept it. Accept that you're not wanted here. And I'm sure he thought that he could get away with snaking me. And after he was exposed for his snakery, he goes forward with it anyway. I don't know why, but I guess he thought that if he could pretend it didn't happen, then maybe people would hold him accountable for it. As you saw earlier today, it did indeed happen.
There's nothing here in the.
You guys are glitching on Odyssey? Really?
Dead ass city, yeah. Pretty cool. What's up, homie?
You refresh? Yeah. On my end.
Yeah, that's why I never joined, because yeah, I know, it's cringe. I will not comply, we love you. Oh yeah, let me turn my donuts back on, give me 1 second. Hey, what's up?
Guys, we're going to turn the donos back on, so go ahead. If you got a lot of money, or hey, even if you don't got that much money, go ahead and send it. Okay, we're trying to raise $100,000 in half an hour, so I think we can do it.
You gotta give me that money. I promise. Whatever you give to me, I will forward to the.
We're at 99,998 closer.
I will forward it to the fund. I promise. I totally promise that I'll do that. Okay, so
guys, have a safe job. Yeah.
Give me that money.
Okay.
And it will go to Yoba. It'll go.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Okay. I've been streaming for over an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up any minute now. Final calls for any comments for however few of you are watching. I got less of a viewership than I expected. Honestly, I think it's because of the fact that I have, I'd say, so we have the biggest stream on YouTube, as of right now, is Red Pill Gaming. And this is a fluke. He normally has like 15 viewers, and then he has this little Odyssey shit and that nobody cares about. And then we have Big Dalaska on Yoba TV, and then we have Beardson's not streaming, but we have the official America First stream. We have the Kill stream with Ethan Ralph going on, so I guess that's why I'm not getting the viewership. Because even when I'm playing a Flash game, I usually get more views than what I have now. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to be orienting this as a live stream. I'm just going to be posting this as a video on YouTube, and hopefully you guys can watch it all there and skip over the parts where I'm not doing anything, you know, playing Cool Math, because I was just trying to fill in gaps of time because I just abhor watching shit in 1x speed. I just cannot do it. So yes, guys, thank you all for watching. All few of you. Very much appreciated. I'm going to end the stream now. Bye.